Okay viewers, I do not recommend this. Walk with me, we're going to go to the worst rated hostel in Tenerife at midnight. I'm going to show you exactly how it is when we're walking up to the room. I don't know how this is going to go. Watch till the end viewers. I'm a bit scared myself, we'll wait and see. But I've stayed at the hotel I'm staying in tomorrow night, which looks like a really nice hotel. The Hotel Revron Plaza. And I'll let you know about that deal in a minute viewers, okay? So we're going down to this hostel, which even I was shocked at how bad it was. I've stayed in hostels down here before. You've seen me doing videos, and the Pension Player down there on the left, which is actually a nice hostel. I'd recommend it. If you're on a budget, you don't care about single rooms, like bathrooms outside and all that. Pension Player is really nice. Across from the Fountain Bar, Popeye's Bar. Up there behind the church square is the Pension Casablanca. That's not as nice and it's noisier, because it's on a more residential street, 2 streets back. From 6 in the morning you start to hear cars starting, motorbikes, mopeds. You don't get as good a sleep in there. The Pension Player is a nicer one, but this one is on a different level. It's just called the Tenerife Hostel. That is where I'm staying tomorrow. Bed and breakfast. I am paying £37 for bed and breakfast in this 4-star hotel. They've got a rooftop pool. Now there's a reason I'm paying that viewers, I'll let you know. I've been booking quite a lot of hotels. If they're the same price, basically, as everywhere else, I always book with hotels.com, because they have a reward system. Every time you book, you get a stamp, and after 10 stamps, right behind there, isn't it? After 10 stamps, viewers, you get 1 night free, and they give you the average spend. So basically, after 10 stamps, hotels.com have worked out, on average, I spent £50 per night on the hotels. So some were over £50, some were under. So they basically gave me a £50 credit to use in the hotel. Now because I'm staying in this horrific place tonight, I thought I'd treat myself to a nice hotel and use the £50 credit at the Revron Plaza. I'm even thinking of staying there the next night, but I've no credits the next night. It's £87 again. I've seen the Revron Plaza, cheapest I've ever seen it is £60. It's normally over £100 per night most times. Supply and demand this week is really busy because it's school holidays, so I'm not going to get a good deal on it. I have had some good deals in hostels, to be fair. This one is not good. Let's walk to it. So we've got Churchill's Bar on the left hand side. I can hear the karaoke already. We're going to walk down and we're going to go left. So I started off at a 4-star hotel. I'm going to a 0-star hostel, the worst I've ever experienced in my life. Not only is the room a disgrace because it's just not clean, there's all sorts going on with it. Churchill's there, okay, karaoke, quiz on there. This wee bar's always quite busy. Restaurant, Muzzato. So, Dirty Old Town, what was that about? Is it Salisbury? Can't remember. People think it's an Irish town, but it's not. Star of Bengal, Indians, very, very popular on the left hand side. None of these places are going to be open because it's midnight. I'm considering, I'm going to see what it's like when I go back to the hostel. I booked a dorm for 4 people. Obviously there's 4 beds in the room. When I went in earlier, it was only me who was in the room, which would be amazing. I'd have a private room effectively for £25, €28 it is, right? It's never even worth that. The hostel is a complete disgrace. I'm not going to mince my words here. You know yourself, I always be honest with my hotel and hostel recommendations. I never ever don't recommend a place, but this place, they've shamefully just made no effort whatsoever in hygiene. Everything about it is just bad. I can't even describe it. There's no privacy in the hostel. There's no sheets over the bed like you get in normal hostels. You have to make your own bed, which is quite common in some hostels, to be fair. It's €10 deposit even for the key, which to be fair is no problem if you're going to give the key back. But the room and the surroundings, the rooftop terrace could be beautiful, but instead it's a disgrace. It's just full of garbage, full of rubbish, all sorts kicking about. The bathroom's not been cleaned, the shower looks absolutely minging. I'll be waiting to go into the Revron Plaza to have a shower, that's for sure. The Erskine Cellars Irish bar up the top. And the pity about the hostel is, the location is absolutely amazing in this hostel. You can see where we are, we're right at the end of Los Cristianos, next to Dreamers Cabaret Bar, just through there. and Kinsella's Irish bar up there. So location wise, this hostel almost cannot be beat. If anybody bought this and spent money on it, they could honestly they could make a killing. There is another hostel up here, just on the left hand side, in the wee lane that goes down by the Bluebells bar. It's called the Ocean Nomads Hostel. It's just opened recently. I actually thought the hostel I booked was in this wee lane because I've mentioned it a few times, but I made a mistake. It's not. I walked up here because somebody was going in and opened the gate so I could get through. You need a key to get in. But anyway, I walked in the hostel and I went up to the top of it, and in here, the Ocean Nomads Hostel up the top is actually really nice. You see it's down as Ocean Dreams here, but it's called Ocean Nomads now. Bluebell Bar, Rangers Bar's around the corner. So this hostel door is just here, and I walked up to the rooftop, and the rooftop was lovely. There was people just sitting, comfy chairs, really nicely decked out, people sitting on laptops, chilled out, good atmosphere. I spoke to a guy from Copenhagen who was working there, lovely guy, gave me some recommendations. One of the main ones was this hostel down here is quite bad. So if you book this on booking.com, it basically just comes up as Tenerife Hostel. So they don't really have a name for it, but it is just up here. You have to get your key, your check-in from the supermarket, the 24-hour supermarket here. It's where you'll actually check in. So location-wise, it's absolutely brilliant. That's your check-in, the supermarket with the guy just came out there. You go in there and you check in there. And the actual accommodation is just through here. Wait, I'll show you. It's through here, yeah. Through here on the right hand side. It's actually well lit, to be fair, at night. It's not the most appealing, but it's well lit. We'll see if the door's locked. I might need to open the door. Hopefully we'll get there, viewers. The door's open. Okay, that's Bar Coronel there, wee kind of Spanish bar. Bluebell Bar's just round the corner as well. I cannot highlight how bad this place is. The video does not do it justice. When we get up here, you'll see obviously the building's not that appealing. To be fair, that's not a big deal really. It's well lit at night, I have to say that. It is well lit at night. Earlier on I was kind of really worried about it. I'm in room 41. I'm not going to go right in the room because it could be somebody else in it. The terrace is out the front here, which is actually an amazing terrace, but it's just an absolute riot. It's like not clean, stuff lying about everywhere. We'll see if we can get out and show you. That's the room there. In there's the room. I have to make sure I don't shut that door completely right. They could actually make this place really nice, but how dark it is. There's no light showing here. You can't really see, but